Okay, I'm doing a video here of my 1995 R100 GSPD at the request of a young man on the other side of the planet. And today is Tuesday, April 29th, 2014. It's right at 1 p.m. here in Franktown, Colorado. I've backed the trailer up here because we've got 41-mile-an-hour winds backed up my trailer where I store the bike, backed it up to the back of this building so that the wind will be blocked. We're going to do a cold start here. I'm going to walk around it. Well, I guess I'll just go ahead and start it. It was 32 degrees Fahrenheit this morning when the sun came up, and it's now, what did my clock say? I think my phone said it's like 43 degrees. So it's still a pretty cold Colorado spring day here. First thing I do is I take this choke lever and I pull it all the way over to the wide open, so that's choke fully on. And then after it starts, I'll take it back to the middle position. Turn the key on here. Then I'll hit the ignition here. It's the green button on the handlebar here. As you can see, it starts right up. It usually runs a little rough at first on a cold start. The RPM here. Okay, so that's the choke is at half position now. See, I hope you can hear the engine okay. This wind is so windy here. I've got it, we're pretty much blocked, but I'm sure you can hear the wind. But this bike typically starts very easily. I have had a little hard starting in the winter when it was way cold, but it always starts. Usually don't ride it in the winter at all, it's just too cold here. But I just like to fire it up and get its blood circulating. And I keep the idle pretty low on this because I've always I've been riding for about 49 years. I've always, okay, now I've got the choke fully off. I keep the idle low because when I'm riding bikes, I have always liked when I let off that throttle, I really want the RPMs to drop. So that's why I always keep it at a low idle. Other riders, I think, prefer a little more of an idle, but not myself. And now I'll just let it idle and walk around it. I don't know if you can see the vapor. There's vapor coming out of the exhaust there. Water, little drips of water. See, that idle is really low. Just barely turning over. You see the water vapor coming out of there because of the condensation. Kind of walk around the bike here. Give you the tour. I really like this front wheel. It's a 21-inch. This is the last year of the 21-inch tall wheel. The oil heads went to a much shorter wheel, which is not a good thing if you're in the dirt, especially if you're in sand and mud or something like that. So I much prefer this wheel. That's just one of several reasons why I would never own an oil head. Really neat motorcycle. Very good on paved roads, twisty mountain paved roads. And also I like to go down dirt roads, Forest Service roads in the National Forest. And she handles pretty well on those as well. So these tires are pretty good for dirt. You could go more aggressive, but these are good enough for me. These handle really well on the highway, these tires, even on wet pavement. This trunk, this is a BMW trunk here. Pretty good sized trunk. I guess I'd call it a medium size. My wife likes this. It's got kind of a soft padding so you can lean up against when we're riding two up. Purrs like a kitten. It's a sweet motorcycle. I'm going to miss her. Actually, I'm going to probably be getting another one very similar to this one later on. I just raising some cash to invest in my business right now is why I'm selling it. But I've owned a lot of BMWs over the years, and the GS is by far my favorite. Mainly because it's so versatile. Anyway, I guess that's good enough. I hope you like this video, Ken. I'm not much of a photographer. Haven't used this camera very much over the years. I'll do my best to get it up online for you to watch. There has been a problem with this. This is called a flip video camera. There's been a problem. They've stopped support on it, but I think I can get it up online nonetheless and send you a link or something. So maybe YouTube, something like that. Shut it off now and then.